And welcome to week 8 of social studies. So, since it's social studies, that means we're learning about our continents, which means it is time to bring out our friend the globe here. So, last week we were learning about France, and we said how France was in Europe. So, let me make sure I'm pointing to the right thing. Europe is in this area right here. Well, this week we're going to travel close by and we're going to come, trying to get this so there isn't a glare. There you go. We're going to come to this green area. This big green country right here is called Russia. Now, Russia is very unique for a few reasons. You may have heard about them in the news lately. There's been a lot of discussion now that uh, it's election season because there was some talk of Russia um, not not minding their business and getting involved in things they shouldn't have gotten involved in. But something to tell you about Russia before we get started on where it is on our globe or on our map is that Russia and the United States have never been the best of friends. They have had a lot of arguments and they've been in some battles and wars together. So when we talk about the United States and Russia, oftentimes it's not always on the best of terms. So with that said, here's this big old continent, or I'm sorry, country of Russia. It is on the continent of Europe, as I showed you. But what's unique about it is that it is so big that it's on two continents. So it's Europe, and then we also have the continent of Asia, which is down here as well. So because it is that large and it covers two continents, it only makes sense that Russia is actually the largest country in the entire planet. So when you take a look at our globe, Russia will be the largest place on the planet Earth. As we go through the week, we're going to learn about Russia's capital, which is Moscow. We'll learn about its climate, which its climate's kind of unique because it's on two different continents. Um, each continent has its own weather to begin with. So the part of Russia that's in Europe will be a little bit different than the part of Russia that is in Asia. Now, I won't get into talking too much about Asia. We're going to talk about Asia as far as it pertains to Russia, but we will be spending more time on the continent of Asia later on as we go to visit some other countries. So, as the week goes on, any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in chat. In addition to the climate and the capital, we'll also be learning a little bit of the language of Russia. We'll be learning about the money that they have in Russia as well. So, I hope you learned something interesting about Russia this week, and I look forward to meeting with you next week to take a look at our next stop on our globe.